Hello everyone, welcome back to MuleSoft Real-Time project, session number 22. So as part of this session, we are going to talk about how to create a sprint, okay? How to create a sprint and what are the user stories we are going to and what are the user stories we are going to pick up. Next, how to create subtasks for that. Next one, we are going to work on in today's session. So email enhancements and as well as cache implementation, okay? Email enhancements, cache implementation. So we have successfully completed sprint 1 and 2. So 1 and 2 we have completed. So as part of 1 and 2, most of the things we have already developed. So now we are going to add the features, okay? So these are the things, okay? So as of now we have completed. There are 4 APIs and 2 schedulers. And there is one assignment which I have given for you. You have to complete that. 4 REST APIs, 2 schedulers. Okay, total 6 requirements. There is one assignment that is for withdraw functionality. So students assignment. Okay, can go to ADO dev.azure.com. It's a ADO board. If you go to boards, if you click on backlogs, see normally the sprint. So the task and everything who is going to create your Scrum Master. Okay, your Scrum Master is going to create the sprint and all. But here we don't have any Scrum Master. So we are the owners. Okay, we are going to create a sprint. Okay, just observe. So how to create a sprint? Click on this new sprint. Sprint-3. So the date of starting here 20. So it should be always there's a 14 days. Okay, 14 days. But here I'm going to keep it for only for 5 days. 5 days or 6 days. Okay. 3 to 5. Okay. I'll keep it as. Okay, now the sprint is created. It's a new sprint. From backlog, we need to pick up the user stories. So here, the very first user story. So email enhancement for all the services. Okay. So the clients want the design. So this kind of design for all the emails. So how we used to create an emails? This is the we used to create, right? Auto-generated emails. So this is the first requirement. Okay. So this is a high priority item. Move to iteration. Current sprint 3. Okay. Now another one is cache implementation. So this you know already what is cache and how to implement. So this will increase the performance of the APIs. Move to iteration. Next one is so MUnit. So we are going to talk about MUnit in this sprint. Next one is so whatever the user stories, if you want to pick or you want to work in the current sprint, okay, I'm going to move everything into everything into this sprint. Okay, if you go to sprint board here, so here you can create, see there is a plus button over here. So there is a plus button. So this one create batch flow. This is also there is one task is pending. Okay. So here we need to add a task. So what is the task? Customer account creation API, right? Customer development, okay. Or email code changes for customer account creation. Okay, something like this you have to create. So always, so you have to assign the corresponding user. Okay. So this description and everything, what you can do, you can write it. Okay, you can pick it from here. Okay. See the same scenario, see the same kind of design, it is required for all the user stories. In the sprint planning session, we are going to decide who is going to work what. Okay, how many days it is going to take. Okay, the effort, what is the user story points we can keep. Okay, so here also we are going to provide remaining work. Okay, so it means so how many hours it is going to take. Okay, how many hours it is going to take a time. So like this, so what we can do, we can create customer account creation, customer account lock unlock API is there. So like this, you can create multiple subtasks based on the user story. Customer amount deposit is there. See, there are 6 APIs, right? Sorry, 4 APIs. There are 4 APIs, and two is for schedulers. Okay. So for everything, you want to create a subtask. Okay, that you can create. Okay, how to create subtask? Now you know. So based on this, you can create it. So email code changes. So doing means we are going to work for this. So like this. So now you know how to create a sprint. See here you can observe. So when is going to start the sprint and when is going to end the sprint, and how many stories. So these are called stories. Okay. So as soon as the sprint is going to start, okay. So the corresponding users, they need to create their subtask. The subtask for this. This one email generation. For locked accounts. So here you are going to write, okay, as a developer, I want to generate an email. Generate an email for logged accounts at 6 p.m. every day. Okay, something like this. Okay, something like this, you can write it. So even if you want to change the iteration plans, right? So if you click this one, so here also you can change. Okay, 1, 2, 3, or something like this. Okay, just to familiar with ADO board, how we are going to create the user stories, how we are going to create the subtask, those kind of stuff. Let me simply assign with some person names. Okay, so you need to implement a cache. Cache is for okay. So email enhancements. What you can do, you can assign with your name. Okay, for your practicing purpose. Next exception handling. Okay, so as soon as the sprint is going to start, so if you go to task board here, if you go to task board, see, if you go to task board, you can able to see the stories. Again, go to boards, click on the sprints. So here we do have an option called filter. I want to see with this VI technologies. So how many stories were assigned? So I want to see if the okay, see, I can able to see this. Okay, who is going to work what? See, to do means they need to pick up. Okay, I mean yet to start. Doing means currently it's in progress. Done means it is completed. So here also you can create the subtask. Email code changes for schedulers. I'm going to keep it like this. Okay, as of now, we are not going to start anything. Suppose you want to change the status. What you can do drag and drop also. So this will also work. See, so I can do drag and drop. See, if I leave it here, automatically the status, is going to change. Suppose I have completed this one. So what you can do, just do drag and drop here. Go to task board, okay, instead of backlog. Okay, so if you go to backlog, you can click on the sprint and you can go to task board. So here you can able to see who is going to work what. So you can do collapse or expand all. Okay, so like this. So these guys are not yet created the subtask. The first thing is we have to create subtask for every user story. Okay. Okay, in today's session, so we are going to talk about first email enhancements. Okay, email enhancements. So what is the requirement? As a business user, I want to see an emails with the below design. So they are expecting an email like this. Okay. So what is this? Let me maximize. Okay, if you observe here, welcome to ViTech Talks. So this one is sample. Okay, this is to inform you that your account has been blocked. Please visit the nearest branch to unlock the account. Note, this is an automated email. Please do not reply to this email. Okay. So this is what we need to implement for all those services. So this is one of the requirement. See, earlier we used to send like this. Okay. Just observe now. We are going to implement for one by one. So if you implement for one, so rest that will be very easy. Just we can do copy paste. Okay. So in order to implement this requirement, so we need to use parse template. So we do have called parse template concept. Okay, parse template. So how it is going to work, we'll see. First we'll design the template. So we'll implement for one by one. Okay, parse template. So here we do have a option called parse template. Before sending an email, just you need to pick up this. Okay, parse template. So here you need to write a content. How to write this content, or what you can do, you can create the file and you can use that. Okay, that's very simple. You'll go to, so we have to design. Okay, that is kind of HTML design. Okay, I'll go with HTML file. Okay, this is one of the design. So what I will do, just observe here, copy this, copy, go to W3 schools, HTML, or you can pick it from there itself. Okay, that is also fine. So here we do have try it yourself. There is one option called try it yourself. Okay, what I will do, so if I run this one, see, it's in a green color. Okay, here we don't require any tables here. So what I will do here, I will remove the table concept. Now let me run again. Okay. The H1. So what is our requirement? Welcome to ViTech Talks. So normally in this place, so ViTech Talks. So here we need to provide the bank name, but as of now, we are not going to provide any bank name here. Welcome to HDFC, welcome to ICICI, welcome to Axis, something like this. Okay. Now see, this one is designed. Welcome to ViTech Talks. Now I want this one is now little bit decrease of the font. Okay. H4 or H3 I will keep it so that it will be visible. Okay. Now just observe here. I am going to keep it for H6. Note. See, this is our, you can assume like, okay, it's a mail body. I'll tell you how to replace this mail body. Note. This is an automated email. Please do not reply. Please do not reply to this email. So we are generating automated emails, right? So that is the reason. Okay, please do not reply to this email. This is an automated email. Please do not reply to this email. Okay. So now This one we need it as a red color. See, it's in a red color, right? So what we can do, that is for S6 color is red, you can keep. See, now the template is ready. Okay. Now the template. So this is our template now. So what to change? So what to change here? Okay, just we'll see. So what we need to do, before sending an email, you have to see whether we have anything hard coded here. See, your account is logged before. Okay. See, in the body we have hard coded. So if you observe this one, see, we should not do like this. In this case, what you need to just copy this. So before trying to implement this scenario, just analyze once. Okay, just analyze. So here also we are using payload.mail ID. So wherever you are using payload.mail ID or payload, okay, so we have to change it. Just copy this. I'll keep it into one variable, okay, or transform message. Copy. Go to core, set variable. I'll take one more variable for mail ID. So one is for email body. Click on this FX. Just go here and copy paste. Okay, this one is done. Now I want to take email value, email, click on this FX, payload dot mail ID. Okay. So now what you need to do, just observe carefully. So the email body variable we have to add here. So how to add data wave here? So there is a hash symbol and there is a braces, right? So the same way, like this, you need to keep hash dot. So what is the variable name? Email body. Okay, that's it. Now copy this. Either you can do copy paste here in the content, or else what you can do, you can go to source main resources, create folder called HTML. So because that is the design, right? HTML. Inside this, create new file, email dot template. Okay. So create one file, just copy paste the content. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to share this file into your classroom notes. Don't worry about that. Okay. Just try to understand how it is going to work. So here we do have location. So click on this location plus source main resources HTML. Okay, now the location is done. Okay, we have mapped this location. Now go to your email configurations. So this payload is going to override. So what you can do, you can edit this. So instead of payload, var email. Okay, var email. So here you can remove this one, just to keep payload. Here parse template is the payload. Parse template is our payload. So this is what we need to do. Okay, now this one is done. Let me run for every 1 minute, right? Okay. Just run this project. See, it's very simple. First, we need to design. So how your email want to looks. Okay. How your email want to looks like. Either which color. Okay. Whatever you want to hard code, you can hard code. You want to pick it from, if you want to pick it from uh, data, you can do that. See, welcome to ViTech Talks, right? Okay. I want to change the bank name. In that case, what you need to do, you have to provide one more variable here. Welcome to Parse dot some bank name. Okay. So that is what we have to do. And there is one more important thing here. So if you come down here, you can see text slash plain, right? Okay. Plain. So what you need to do, text slash HTML. So this is very important. You have to provide like this because this is the HTML content. So how it is going to send, we'll see. So even for all the scenarios, wherever we are sending an emails, okay, customer account balance. So every day, I mean, every day at 9 p.m. we are sending one email, right? This is the same scenario. Here also it is happening. The same thing we need to implement. Just we need to create two variables and we have to do that. Okay, anyway, first we'll test. Let me test this one. See, if you design the template, then that is very easy. Just we need to add that template. That's it. So how many are locked? Okay, what I will do, I will lock, just simply I'll update. Or else we can use our functionality. Okay, there are 3 locked. Okay, my mail ID, it's available. Okay, let's see. Evaluating expression payload.mail ID. You called, okay, HTML content. We are not using anyway payload.mail ID. You call them as function. Okay. It didn't get refresh. Just give right click and run as a project. It has to save. Okay. See, payload means, okay, so whatever we are going to keep it in a parse template, that is going to override here if you are going to use payload. So before that, better you can keep all those values into variables if you want to implement parse template. See the variables, once you create a variable, then we can use it in our API anywhere. But payload automatically it will get changed. See if you observe here, the payload will get changed as the DB records. Okay, database records. After successful email, okay. Let me see what is the issue. Inside for each before sending an email on error propagate. Okay. You call the function, you call the function value with these arguments. So where we are calling. Let's see. Email body. Payload.customer account. Payload.bank name as string. Okay, this is fine. It's a payload. Then parse template. So where are we using? I don't see it here. Okay. After successful email. Okay. See here. Just we are printing the payload.mail ID. So here the payload is changed. Okay. It is trying to pick the value from payload.mail ID. But here we do have any mail IDs here. So all it is HTML content. Correct? So even in the loggers, just we need to remove this. Email sent successfully. So instead of payload.mail ID, so if you want to keep mail ID here, now we need to select vars.email. So instead of payload, okay. This you have to make sure. So that is the reason we are getting this error, okay. It is trying to identify payload.mail ID, but it is not available. See now, scheduler started for logged accounts inside for each. So now it has generated 3 emails, okay. Let's go and verify. See, our parse template concept is working. Your account is locked for temporarily with account number. It's a bank, okay, ICICI. Here we need a space, okay, that's it. So everything it is working. Even the email has sent to these three persons. V8 is cool, 92, and Deepthi also. Okay. Can you check, Deepthi? Did you receive this kind of email or not? And please confirm in the chat box. Okay, this is what we are expecting. Now, the same thing you want to design for all. Okay. So this one, suppose you want to increase little bit font size here. So what you can do, you can go to Parse template. Source main resources. I use H5. So it's like headings, right? Yes, got it. Okay. Thanks for the confirmation. Now, email body. The bank name. Okay. We need to provide one space here. That's it. Suppose you want to provide any links here. So what you can do, there is a concept called hyperlink. Okay. So we can provide the please visit our website or something like that you will get, right, normally. So that also we can do that. So there is a concept called hyperlink. Hyperlink in HTML. So you have to provide like this. That's it. What happened? See here we need to provide like this you will get. Suppose I want to link. So here what I will do, just I will link my, just we can link our YouTube channel here. So how it is going to work, we'll see. href visit so if you click this one, okay, it will go to another page. Yeah, automatically it is going. Okay, fine, it's working here. Now what I will do, I'll do copy paste in the template. Okay, this template we are going to use it for everywhere. First let me try it here. Okay, you'll get like this. Okay, visit ViTech Talks. This is an automated email. So instead of H5, this one you want it in red color. Before this itself, we need this. See, once we design, so whatever the template, okay, then the development is very easy. Okay, H5. Here also I'm going to keep it. Visit ViTech Talks. Okay, this is our template now. Just change this one and save it. So even if you want to use it for the same template, so what you can do, just do copy paste. See, copy HTML. So wherever you want to use it, right? Okay. So this is account balance, customer account balance. You want to verify. SCH. Okay, this is also an automated email. Okay, copy paste here. See, it was created. Just do copy paste for all the projects and we can implement. So now we have modified this one. Okay, I think this is previous parse template. Okay, so it is generating every 1 minute. So for testing purpose, just I have given for 1 minute here. So that is the reason it is generating all the emails. So we'll come from beginning. Okay, once we test this application. Okay, and we'll deploy and we'll see. Let me take this parse template. Yeah, it is deployed successfully now. Email sent successfully for VIT School 92. You can go and verify. See here, your account is locked for temporarily with this account number from Bank ICICI. If you want to unlock, please use our website or contact customer care. See, visit. You can able to see this link, right? Okay, visit ViTech Talks. So if I click this one, automatically it is going to navigate with the YouTube channel. Okay. So like this, based on your requirements, we can design. Okay, I'll stop this now. Anyway, we have implemented for one. Next. What is the cron expression? 6 p.m. IST. Let me change it and deploy. Okay. We'll change one by one and we'll deploy into Cloud Hub. Customer account log and log. Okay, save all. Show more options. Open get bash. Git status. Git add. Email parse template. Parse template changes. Okay, it is done. So what we can do, we can go to dev.azure, go to repos, create a pull request. You need to select the specific branch here. There are two files were modified. Okay. So one is cron expression change and this one we have added. This one is newly added. Okay, that's cool. You can add the required reviewers. See, as soon as it is going to merge, right? Okay. See the pipeline. See the pipeline is automatically it is starting. We are not going to touch anything. Okay. So that is the use of CI/CD. So continuous integration we are doing here, and continuous deployment also will happen in a backend. Now we'll implement for one by one. Just observe here. So here also the same requirement. So instead of payload and this body, we have to create two variables. Go to core, set variable, take two variables. One is for email body. So where to get this email body? So we have already written here. Okay. Take this, Control X. So just keep it as payload here. Click on this FX and copy paste. Okay. Now this one, email. It's available in payload.mail ID. Now go to this one, payload.mail ID, which you have given here. Okay. Click on this edit. Where's dot email. Now what is the change we need to do? So we need to add this one, text hyphen HTML encoding. Okay, UTF -8. Okay, this is important. Text/HTML. So this is one thing. Now, before this, so wherever you are going to send an email, you have to place Parse template, the location. This is for SCH customer account balance, right? Okay, go to source, main, resources, HTML, email.template. The same template we are going to use. So only the body of the email is going to replace. Okay, this one also. Now there is a cron expression. Okay, okay, this is a different one. So what we can do, if you want to test locally, just change this one, change this cron expression, and you can test it. Okay. So before going to push your code into dev region or QA, so you have to do it in a local. Okay, the testing has to be done in your local. So then only you have to move. Just will observe. Okay, I'll run this one also. I'll keep this one. Let's keep it somewhere. Okay, this cron expression and all. Let me change it. Okay, every 1 minute it has to run. Okay, just we'll test it and I'll close this. So what it will do, every 1 minute. Okay, this time I think everyone will get an email. Just observe. Snowflake account. Okay, there are 17 records. So this time it will generate 17 emails. 17. This one is done. This one is done. So meanwhile, what I will do? Okay, because I need to change this. The scheduler changes. Okay, fine. So now there are 4 APIs. Okay, we'll see how to implement for that also. That's very simple. There is some error. Okay, payload.bank name. So some way we are using. Okay, that is the reason. See, that is the reason. In local, okay, the testing is very important. So somewhere we are using. See the bank name. Payload.bank name we are using. See either what we can do. So earlier we used to create, right? So you can create single variable itself. Okay, instead of creating multiple variables, we can create one variable. Inside that, add all the values. Okay, inside that, add all the values. So I'll show you how we have done this. Customer check balance, I think. Customer check balance. Input values. See, more than 3 or 4 payload values, we are using it in somewhere. So what we can do better. So we can add like this. So just you can create one variable and take the values and keep it here. And you can use it from input values. Okay, you can use it from input values like this. So instead of creating multiple variables, we can do like this. But as of now, what I will do, I'll create one more variable. Just click this one and copy paste, Control C and Control V, that's it. See, first try to implement this way, okay? And later you can change it as, you can change it, okay? Payload dot bank name. So now while sending an email, see this payload is going to override, okay? Whatever the parse template it is available, okay? It is coming here, okay? That is the reason we are unable to use this payload. Now what you can do, vars dot where is the bank? Why it is bank name? It is not coming. So email only it is available. Okay, bank. Next, I will do it for one more service, and rest of the services you can do it. Okay. Where you are using payload.mail ID. The logger are we using? Yes. See, even in the loggers also we are keeping like this. Vars.mail ID. How to keep? See here, the payload is database values. It will take up to this. You can use this payload values. Okay, you can use this. But here we are doing parse template. Okay, here we are doing transform message. See, wherever you are going to perform transform message, parse template, or set payload, your payload value will get changed. Okay, so you have to make sure before using the values. Email send logger, fine. Email sent for user is null. Why? That's not email. Okay, let me check my email ID. Okay, I'm getting this. See, welcome to ViTech Talks. Your total balance as on today is 0. So I hope everyone will get this kind of email. You can verify once. See, now our parse template is working for this scenario. Okay, for me it is like there are 3 or 4 email IDs. It's available in database, so that is the reason it is fetching all and it is giving the response. Okay, this one also working. Good. You can verify your emails once. Okay. email sent for the user. Before sending an email, okay, email sent for the user. Not mail ID, vars dot email. That is the reason. Okay. So you can verify and please confirm in the chat box. Now let me change this one. What is the requirement? Instead of 9 p.m. Okay, 7 p.m. it has to run with every. Okay. 7 p.m. IST to UTC. It's like 1:30 p.m. Okay. So 1:30 means 13:30 will keep it. Okay, now two requirements. I mean, we have changed it for two services. Okay. I'll deploy the code later. Okay. Or else what you can do, you can go here, show in System Explorer. Yeah, thanks for the confirmation. It add Parse template changes. Okay, now the code is pushed into your repo. So this one is failed. Super. Command line exited with the code one. Okay. This location, okay, HTML/email template is not found. That is the reason it is failing. Okay, I'll take a look on this one. Okay, I'll take a look on this one. So why it is failing, and I'll tell you. So before that, so this one also completed. Now we have to implement for customer account creation. Okay, this is our first API, right? Okay, this is our first API. So this is our first API. See, for the very first API, we have created multiple variables. Okay, so even we have created multiple variables here. So what we can do, so you can create only one variable and you can accommodate all the values. You can accommodate all the values into one variable also. Okay, but as per your understanding, I have explained how to create variables and how to use it. Okay, that is what we have discussed. Now here we are going to create, there is a flow reference. Okay. Let me see what is available here. Okay. Where's.email. Congratulations, account created. Where's.bank. Okay. Payload. So everything it is fine. So now what you can do is text slash HTML UTF -8. Okay. Now what we need to do, we need to use parse template before sending it. That is what we need to do. Parse template. Payload. What is the parse template? Okay. The transform message. So it is a payload. Okay. So here the location it is unable to identify, right? Okay. So as of now, what I will do, so we can do copy paste all the content here also. I'll show you here. So in that case, no need to create. Source main resources, balance. Email.template. Okay. Just do copy. So here we do have an option called content string actually. Okay. Just copy here. So here, if you want, you can create one variable. Okay. If you don't want to change the transform message, if you don't want to change transform message, what you can do? Okay, I'll copy this. I'll copy this. I'll create one variable. Sorry. That variable here. Email body. Click on this effect and paste it. Congratulations, your account is created successfully with account number with so and so bank. Okay. So that is what we need to display. Now we can remove this transform message. See, I'll do it for only for this service. Rest, you need to do it. Okay. Now it is done. So if you want, you can go with the debug mode, or else what you can do, you can run in a normal. Lock or unlock. So here we are using parse template, right? Okay. So instead of this location, okay. So it is giving some error. So what you can do as of now, if you want to try, okay, you can keep all the content. Okay, just you can keep all the content here. So whatever the parse template it is available, and you can deploy. I'll tell you what is the issue for this. Okay. So instead create. So you can try now you can try, instead of creating 3, 6, 7, right? Okay, 7 variables. So you can create only one variable called input payload, and you can accommodate all the values into one variable. Okay, for this API, first API. Now, okay, it is deployed. Let's try to test. Localhost 8081 console. Go to post method, customer name. Simply I'll keep it as okay. Access bank, type saving, branch name. For Mangala, okay. So here, this one is very important. I'll keep test 111 at last. So what is the bank name? Access, right? Access, weight is school 92. Okay. I'll provide basic authentication as of now. Some dummy. Just click on send. See, we have made some changes in your local. So first, what you need to do, you need to test it always. Okay, you need to test your application in your local. Then you have to verify. See now, congratulations, account created in Access successfully. Okay, so this is what we have done. So now what I will do, I'll close this. I'll close this and I'll deploy these changes into Cloud Hub. How to do it? Show in, okay, System Explorer, or else you can go to your workspace directory if you remember. Just give right click on Git Bash.
Yeah, keep it in get status pro.
No, that is not mandatory. It's like if you want to check how many files are modified or not. So that is the reason we can use git status. Directly, you can add git add. See, we do have only one file. That is for your understanding purpose. I have added earlier. So the main thing is git add dot. It will add all the files. Git commit name. Email changes. Okay, local it is working fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to deploy these changes. Customer account creation, create a pull request. You have to select future branch. So who is my reviewer? I'm going to add it here and he is going to review and approve. Okay. So as soon as he review and merge, right? Okay. Customer account creation API. Email changes just now. So why it is not triggering? Okay. Just observe future release 1. Future release 1. Customer account creation. So it's manually triggered. Okay, manually triggered. Okay, got it. Why manually triggered? Might be a branch name is wrong. Just observe. Future release 1. Here it is correct. Future release 1. There is Azure pipeline. Here also it is correct only. Email changes 3 minutes ago. Bank customer account creation API future release RELASC future release REC this one. So that is the mistake. See here, if you observe, what is the value? What is the value which we have given here? So that is wrong. Might be that is the reason it is not running. So in that case, every time if it has to run successfully, you have to provide the correct. You have to provide the correct branch name. Okay, correct branch name. Let me add. You know, if you give git status, you will get only how many files are modified. Okay, that you can see. That's it. Git add config changes. While creating the branches, there might be typo mistake. So you have to be make sure. See now, automatically it's triggered because of the branch name is wrong. Okay. Now, so this is how we can implement Parse template. It's very important. You can implement for all those services. Now, Parse template is completed. So now we can go for cache. So this is also I have explained yesterday. So even though I'm explaining one more time, okay, cache implementation. What is cache here? It's like in-memory location. Okay, it's an in-memory location. So first time it will go and hit the database. I'll give you one example here. See what we are doing. So first time it will go and verify whether this account number is exist or not. Correct? API kit console. Okay. See, if I send the same request, okay, it's not running. Might be that is the reason. Okay, if the account is already exist, you will get the message like, okay, this account number is already present. Suppose if the user has entered the same account for 100 times, okay, you can assume 100 times. So 100 times you need to hit the DB. So why unnecessarily we need to hit the DB for same request? So that is the reason we are going to implement the cache. So how to implement cache? That's very simple. I'll do it for 1 or 2 services. So rest you have to do it. Okay. cache, go this value, drag this connector here, cache. So here you need to select reference to a strategy, key expression. Okay. So what is the value you are going to use it? Okay. What is the value you are going to use it? So mainly it will be an account number. There is a variable. Okay. Parse dot account number. Just we need to set that. And here I will add the logger. Here I will add the logger and drag this selector here. That's it. So this logger for DB call. DB call. In the select statement, you can keep it as like verify account. Verify account exist or not. So every time what it will do, it won't go to database for the same account number. So this way we can reduce our network traffic as well as we can reduce the cost. This is a logger for before DB call. Okay, let's try to test now. See, now you know how to use parse template and cache. Go to console. Let's initialize the still it is loading. Okay. See, successfully started now. Successfully started. We can use this. I'll clear the logs. Let me clear the logs here and try to hit the same value. See, account already exists. Okay, I'll go to logs. Observe carefully. The input is okay, create account. See, DB call. So you can observe here, there is a DB call, it happened. So next time, again, I'm going to hit. See how many times? Okay, 5 or 6 times. See, okay. See, the input is, I don't see anywhere it's a DB call after this request. See, so it is not going to database. So this is very, very important. So even for interviews also. So here we do have a cache. Here we do have database. Okay. Suppose account number 1 and 2. So here it is empty first time. So here we do have an user. He is going to request, okay, in between, okay, in between this one it is there, okay. So first it is going to DB. It will verify whether this is available in a cache or not. Okay, it's not available. It will go to DB call and it will get and it will store here. So next time onwards, suppose if the user is trying to fetch the same value, suppose 100 times he is going to hit. So it won't go to DB. So 100 times it will go to cache and it will get the value. Okay. So here, so whenever there is a value, it has been identified, it will pick from here. Okay. Suppose there is a DB change. Okay. There is a database change in some cases. So that time also it will sync. So always it will sync with the DB and cache data. Okay. That's how it will work. So here, just observe, there is no DB call. Even you can do Control F and type DB call. See, there is only one time. See, because we are sending the same request for multiple times. So that's how it will work. So again, I'm going to explain for one more scenario, customer amount deposit. See, this cache mechanism mainly works for select operations. Select, not for any update or insert. Okay. So whenever you are going to perform select operations, so that time we are going to use this mainly. Suppose if you do it for update, what will happen? It will update in a cache, not for the main database. It's very simple. How to add cache? Just drag this cache. So how are we doing? Just observe here, payload dot account number. So that is the key. Just to double click on this reference to a strategy. See here you can add key expression. Okay, payload dot account number. Now drag this select snowflake connector into inside the cache. Logger for testing purpose. You can add before DB call. That's it. So for all the services, what you can do, you can try to implement. Now we'll see. Okay, this one still it is running. 1 minute ago. It's already exist and it is still deploying. If you want, you can use this. So anyway, we do have URLs, customer account creation. Okay, I'll share with you guys. Okay, this all the URLs. So what you can do, you can try to first you can try to test all these URLs and you can verify you are getting the. So as of now, I have implemented for one service. Okay, the background I'll implement for all the services, the email changes. Okay, whatever we are trying to do. I'll go with Ravi. Suppose ICICI savings branch name. Branch name, it's a, I'll kept as KR Puram, something like this. This is Cloud Hub URL, which we are trying to test. Okay. See, account created successfully with account number. Now, the account created successfully with this account number with ICICI Bank. Visit the branch or something. Okay, you can click on this hyperlinks. So now one application, it is deployed successfully. I'll try to deploy all the applications after some time. Okay, after some time. So meanwhile, you can practice the same class. Okay, you can try to implement. You can try to implement Parse template as well as cache mechanism. So Parse template, again, remember, don't create folder. Okay, even though if you create a folder, so what you can do, you can keep the content. Okay, let me show you. Customer check balance, customer account creation API. So here we are sending an email. So whatever the content it is available, okay, just do copy paste. Anyway, I'll keep this content in a classroom notes too. So this will be available in GitHub as well as your classroom notes. You can pick it from there and you can try to implement. And evening class, I am going to explain unit. That's very important. So how to create unit test cases for your project. Okay. So that we can discuss in a evening class. Yeah, that's it for today. Thank you.